All right, get ready to learn something new. Welcome back to my channel, How to Get an Online Teaching Job. If you're new to the channel, this channel is specifically about how to get an online teaching job at a university. We also talk about how to teach online, and every now and then we provide tools and tips on things that we use to make our teaching better, okay? So now I wanted to talk to you about the first thing that you want to think about when you decide you want to get an online teaching job. And that is, what subject are you going to teach, right? So there's three top ways to think about the subject that you want to teach. Number one, you could think about your interests. What do you like to do? And if you already have a career, you're in what they call industry, you probably are in a space that you do, let's say, for example, accounting, let's say engineering, let's say education, let's say manufacturing. You could be in any one of these spaces in industry, and you're going to learn a lot of skills. You'll learn something called hard skills and soft skills. You'll also know a lot of different ways of how to do things, and even the step-by-step way of getting it done. Now, why would this be important? Because whenever you decide or you find out what your teaching subject is, you can use those different experiences from your career and your industry, even things you failed in, lessons learned, to fold them into the course that you're teaching to bring the course alive for your students. This is a great thing when you're thinking about teaching student engagement, right? So that was number one. What industry, what business, what type of skills do you already have? Number two, you typically have a college degree, or you need to have a college degree when you're thinking about teaching online. Now, to teach at the community college level, you simply need an associate's degree. To teach at the university level, in some areas like STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, sometimes they allow you to get a teaching position with a bachelor's degree. But typically, you need a master's degree to teach at the university level, because they want you to have something like 18 credit hours in a certain subject. And from an academic perspective, the committees and those who make the rules believe that with 18 credit hours, you have enough knowledge, theory, research, and experience so that you can teach university, right? Now that is important. It's a criteria to get you the job, but there's often people who get these degrees and then they have no experience. So for me, as the online adjunct, I want to tell you, there's two things that are really, really important when it comes to teaching online, and that is having the 18 credit hours or the credentials in a certain space, but also having the career, having live experience in a different place in the industry, having experiences getting hired, getting fired, hiring people, moving up the ladder from an entry-level position to a management, to a VP. All of those experiences you can fold into your course as you teach your modules to your students. You bring them alive with your real life experience, and then that engagement typically gets students to ask you more questions. And then you start to create a connection, and that's what you want. So now, the third thing to think about if you're wanting an online position is what positions are out there. What positions are the universities searching for? What do they need? And then if you do not have that experience, then you might want to embark on a path of going back to school. So for example, you might be saying in your head, who's going back to school? I already got a bachelor's degree, I already got a graduate degree. When you already have a bachelor's degree and a graduate degree, you simply need to go back and get 18 credit hours in a space. That way, you'll have the degree that you need to even apply for the position, but then you'll have the 18 credit hours to secure the position. Now, wait a minute. Just because you have the 18 credit hours doesn't mean you're going to get the job. You got to nail all the other aspects, as you saw all the other aspects that come along with securing an online position. So I'm going to be going into detail on each one of the sections on online teaching, but I want to first, since I'm just starting the channel, I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited that you're here, and I hope you come back. I'm so excited to be able to do this. And so right now I'm just putting out quick videos to let you know what's going on, but then I will be referring to step-by-step videos that take you a little bit deeper into what you need to do, if your attention span will allow it, But again, this is Randy Rutledge. I'm the online adjunct, and this channel is all about how to get an online teaching job and how to teach online, the various tools and tips that you can use to make your online teaching job or position a success. All right? Take care now.